Hello and welcome on 360 Sport on Trust TV. I am Adeni Ajishafe. Well, it's a lot of drama over there at the Bayara Stadium just yesterday between Nigeria and Ghana. The Super Eagles, they were able to get a draw in a very tough match between two countries. But that particular game has gone now. We are waiting for the second leg here in Abuja. Hopefully, the Super Eagles will redeem their image and get better in their playing style. That's to welcome you properly on the show. Joining me is from my far right, left-hand side is Abdullahi Kabiru. Good to have you.
Great to be here.
And Adekunle Samuel, you are also welcome.
Great to be here.
Well, Nigeria and Ghana yesterday, it was that's the biggest thing that has been happening for like 4 or 5 days now. It has been that news, and now it has come and gone. But that game, let me start from you. How did you see that game, Nigeria and Ghana?
Obviously, like you said, a highly anticipated game between two West African giants, the Black Stars against the Super Eagles. We had to go to Kumasi, their own home ground. It was a very good game, I felt. Even though it was a 0-0, 0-0 draw, you'd think it was boring, but it's end-to-end stuff. There was so much drama, VAR incident, missed chances. So it was a good game, I felt.
Okay, you say it was a good game for Nigeria,
for
right?
Nigeria, exactly. Because we went there, despite hostile atmosphere, the crowd were cheering them on, but we did well. Now we'll come bring them home. Hopefully, we'll defeat them. I thought the tactics from the manager were very good tactics, yeah.
Now, okay, let's still stay with you. Kabiru, you were like trying to be, okay, Eagles were good for you.
Yeah, they did well, yeah.
Can you tell me how, or tell us rather, how you see, how you were able to rate them very good for that game?
I felt given the circumstances, two of our top players were missing. Maduka was missing, Ndidi was missing. So he went there with the game plan. Look, we're going to Ghana. We've never played. Kumasi is not their normal stadium, different atmosphere. We're not used to this pitch. So we should go there, like, don't attack too much. Try to defend, maybe don't be too open. Like, get a good result and bring them back home. But we even had some chances to win the game. If you remember the penalty incident, VAR, Moses Simon had a good chance. I don't know, if he had more composure there, he would have scored that chance.
Now, by the word you made by saying, okay, Eagles were very good, that two of our best players didn't play. I'm still taking it on you now. Maduka Okoye not being there, Uzoho really justified himself. He showed class yesterday.
I was very impressed with him, actually. I think he will compete for that position with Maduka, honestly.
And we also look at Wilfred in the displays was really very obvious that he was not there because Bonke Innocent could not deliver.
You can't compare the difference.
So I'm trying to look at, you said Eagles were really good, right? So I've already picked out those two now. And then you look at here, Nacho was in that game. You look at even Moses Simon was a bit too selfish. To an extent, it wasn't this Simon that played the nation's score.
Yeah, Ohinacho, like you said first, he wasn't playing in his natural position. I think they tried to play him in like a number 10 role, and that's not his own position.
We started with 4-2-2.
4-2-2, exactly. So he was playing behind Osimhen. With number 10, Ohinacho, he's more of a striker. You don't keep him in the box, give him the ball, you turn and score or something like that, but he's not a number 10. Unfortunately, we don't have a number 10 in that squad. I don't know, maybe Aribo can play there. But yeah, given the circumstances, I think it was a good result for us. Like you said, the guy that replaced Ndidi, you can tell the different Bonke. You can tell he's not used to playing at that level. Thomas Partey dominated him in that midfield.
Now let me turn to Adekunle Samuel. Well, for Abdullahi Kabiru, he said he had a good game. But for you, is he opposite?
Yeah, to me, I believe that the game I viewed yesterday was quite a bad game for the Super Eagles. I'm not going to lie to you, actually. Because that is not the Nigeria we used to know. Nigeria, fine, we met, will I call it an average team of the Black Stars, and we failed to perform, to live up to the expectation. It's not only Nigeria that played yesterday, we have Morocco. They get a vital point away. The likes of, was it Algeria? Algeria went to Cameroon, we went Cameroon to defeat Cameroon. So why is it difficult for Nigeria also to defeat Ghanaians in their own backyard? So I believe that yesterday the game was not the way we wanted it to be. Actually, you see like what you said initially, that Moses Simon, that is a clear good chance. A good player shouldn't miss such a chance in a very important game. We are talking about World Cup qualification bet. If Eagles should continue like this, and maybe they manage to grab the World Cup ticket, Is this what we are still going to see?
Or
This is what we saw because of the African
Don't you
Cup of
think
Nations.
those were the manager's tactics? Eguavon, he went there, okay, look, we're playing in away ground, Ghana, we can just get a result. We don't have to attack, go there and lose. If we can get a 0-0 draw, bring them back to Abuja, we can defeat them here.
Do you know something? In a game of football, like I usually say, it is not over until it is over. I was going through the media yesterday. John Pensy, the former Ghanaian player, said it's still an open game. If Central African Republic can come over to Nigeria and defeat Nigeria, do we have assurance of also defeating Ghana in our own backyard?
Nope.
The game is still open.
There's no guarantee, but watching Ghana yesterday, I felt they are open. We had chances, like that Moses Simon chance. Honestly, they are not that good. If we can bring them to Abuja, when Ndidi might not be by, it's on Tuesday, but still, with our attacking qualities, Osimhen is there, Kelechi is there, Aribo, Moses Simon, the chance he missed, maybe, I think we can beat them in Abuja. I'm confident.
Yeah. But to me, I still believe it's something that it will be very difficult for the Super Eagles.
It will
because
be, yeah.
Ghanaians will surely be coming out against the Eagles.
Yeah, and they're not average.
Abuja National
You said an
Stadium
average Ghana. After watching them, I don't think they're average.
Yeah,
You see that guy that plays for Ajax, Kudus or something. You see how
the kind of Ghanaians we used to know, is it the kind of team they do present?
To be fair, yeah.
And because of the Nations Cup, the Black Stars were very poor in the Nations Cup. And still they continue like that yesterday. So it was so shocking seeing Nigeria unable to defeat Black Stars of Ghana yesterday. In Nigeria that are parading a call for player, just like you said, Innocent Bonke is there, the likes of Iheanacho on the field. We have so many stars.
Yeah, even Dennis
and
came
still
out
they
from the
fail
bench.
to get the kind of result that we need. Going by getting a draw in this leg is still an open game to me. I believe that the Ghanaian will also come out against the Super Eagles over here in Abuja, since they feel that coming out against Super Eagles they can get a result. And in a game of football, playing a defensive game is something that is very bad. That is what the Ghanaians did yesterday in their home backyard, playing against a defensive game against Super Eagles. And still, Super Eagles failed
but they had more
to
chances.
capitalize.
They had more chances than
Super
us.
Eagles have more chances.
No.
In that same
Ghana
encounter,
had more chances.
The chances that Ghana had is not a clear chances.
Yeah, because they don't have
Look
the
at
strikers
Super
that we
Eagles.
have now. They don't have the attack that we have. That's why I'm confident that we can.
That is why
beat them
even
here.
you saying that maybe we'll miss Maduka Okoye or Innocent
Ndidi.
Wilfred Ndidi,
Yeah.
it's not an excuse for Super Eagles.
That
It's not an
midfield, we
excuse
don't have
at all.
somebody to control the midfield.
But we
now.
have players. We have so many good players in that team. Joseph Aribo can play now as an attacking midfielder for the Super Eagles.
Plays on the wing,
But to
yeah.
me, like I said initially, I said it would have been better if Coach Austin Eguavon has gone with the likes of Osimhen and then Bonaventure, that is Emmanuel Dennis, as the attacking and as the strike options up front. It would have been better. Even though bringing in Ademola Lookman at the very early stage in that same encounter would have also been better. We can see after those changes, Eagles started playing. Eagles started playing well.
His tactics weren't to attack completely like at the beginning. Maybe play defensively a bit. Then second half, bring on like he brought on Dennis, he brought on Ademola Lookman so that they can get a result. But unfortunately, we couldn't get a result. But I think 0-0 is not a bad result away to Ghana. Remember, Ghana are a good team, and historically, they're not some walkovers that you go and trash. So I think it should be a good result for us.
Okay, well, we've been looking at the chances of Super Eagles here in Abuja. Though before we come back to that, I just allowed the two of them to at least let them drag a bit and see. Maybe according to Kabiru, Nigeria had a good game. For Adekunle, no, it's not taking it at all. Well, that game yesterday was a big one. It was a 37-63 by margin of percentage, talking about domination and performance from Ghana against Nigeria. That game was a game that really, to be candid, the Super Eagles were not really super because we were able to escape that game to play a draw. Well, still talking about Nigeria and Super Eagles, you look at Augustine Eguavon's style. The 4-2-2 that he started with wasn't going well. And I was surprised to see that Moses Simon, that really, to me, was our best player at AFCON, could not replicate that particular performance in this game. It was an old Moses. Then I also saw that Osimhen was not getting what he was expected to get from other players. And you have the man that actually stood in for Wilfred Ndidi, like I mentioned, Bonke. All of them, even Aribo would have gotten that opportunity to score that goal. He lifted it too much. A lot of, they lack cohesion You understand? And you look at the fact that Iguavon too needs to work on the kind of formation he's always bringing, because it's as if that formation is not working for Nigeria.
But I know football. I think football is about results.
Yes, we drew. We got.
Exactly.
We play goalless.
Exactly.
But we play poorly because even
we were lucky.
Even like just during the time of Genova, Genova was getting the result, but the teams are playing poorly. They are not playing good football at all. When he was there as the coach of the Super Eagles, so same thing, same trait has also continued under Augustine Iguavon. We can see against Tunisia at the course of the Nations Cup, Moses was being, will I use the word padlock in that same encounter? Why not remove him? It still happened yesterday, the same mistake. You kept him on the field of play for a longer time again.
Against Tunisia, remember we had a harsh red card.
When you notice that okay, this is your star player, and there is no chance for him to move to create the chances that is being needed in the game, you remove him. Put in another player that I feel that this player can also play.
In his defense, if you look at the squad of the Super Eagles, it's not balanced. Like, they have so many attacking options. In midfield, they don't have that playmaker, number 10, that can spread, create chances. We don't really lack that. That's why he played Kelechi there, a striker, as a number 10.
And Kelechi was in that game.
He wasn't there. It's not his natural position now. That's why I felt Ndidi, if Ndidi was there, he would give us that more of
now, I don't want us to make it look like if Ndidi was there, at least someone else was brought in.
Yeah, but it will make a difference.
He will have at least justified that reason. Okay, I can't get it done like Ndidi 100%, but I think I can do 50 or 60. But yesterday's performance of Bonke,
it was not in the game at all. Yesterday, it was not in the game.
Thomas Partey,
to me, I believe that maybe even if Amo have started in that game, he would have made a difference.
No disrespect to Bonke, but you can't compare Thomas Partey, who's a midfield for anchorman of Arsenal. There's another Kudus who plays for Ajax. These guys play Champions League football, Premier League top 4. So you can't compare.
Now, we're not using them as an excuse now.
Relatively, honestly.
Because someone said that, okay, I remember when the first list came out that Ogenyo Nazi was put on standby. But later, that particular idea was jettisoned and they picked Bonke. And we know what happened just yesterday.
Yeah,
and people were like, okay, even the worst of Ogenyo Nazi with his experience, he could have been able to do a better job.
Honestly, Onazi is more of a box-to-box. He can at least distribute the ball. He would have done a better job than Bonke.
Now, talking about the formation, don't you see that I think it's better for Nigeria to go back to the 4-3-2 style?
Well, with the players we have at our disposal, would that really work? I feel like 4-2-2 is more of an attacking formation. Yes.
Adekunle?
To me, I believe that this style is not working for the Super Eagles. It will be better if they should go back to maybe 4-4-2 or 4-3-3.
4-3-3
or 4-3-3. Nigeria's plays better
so
when
should
using
be the top. Is it Osimhen or Kelechi?
Osimhen will be in the striking option. That is the top 9. While you will have the likes of
Aribo
and Joseph. No, not even Aribo. I'm talking at the front 9. Moses Simon and Chukwueze playing together as the three players up front. Yeah. Then in the middle of the park, you have the likes of Ndidi there. You have Joe Aribo there. Then you have maybe. Let me say maybe Innocent Bonke if you want to play maybe two.
Aribo plays better outdoing, and it's like the manager doesn't really rate Chukwueze that much. He doesn't play. He prefers Joe Aribo on that right side.
No, Chukwueze has been the one playing on the right side. Joe Aribo is the number 10 that we're having in the Super Eagles right now. So Chukwueze, even in the game yesterday, he was not in the game also yesterday. Even Nations Cup, in the course of Nations Cup, he was not in the game. At least it's now time we buckle up. If not, the likes of Ademola Lookman that are just coming in.
Yeah. It's like but I don't feel Kelechi should be on the bench. I think he's too good to be on the bench.
Okay, while these guys are really arguing here, let's go to Kaduna. Let's have our man there. Naziru Jamajo, are you there? Okay. A match that a lot of people were expecting them to perform better, but it was, even though it was below par, but we were able to go with a draw. Naziru, your own take there. Naziru, let's have you.
Yeah, good morning.
Okay, let's have your own view concerning the game, Nigeria and Ghana.
Yeah, actually, the game started, the Super Eagles of Nigeria struggled in the early stages of the game because the crowd, I can say, the crowd, it was a 40,000 capacity stadium, I can say. But according to speculation, 70,000 people were in attendance of that fixture. And I think that was one of the main reasons that the Super Eagles really struggled in the early stages of the game. But as the game continued, the Super Eagles came back into this game and they actually tried to threaten the Ghanaian side in the in the latter stages of the first half. But after that, in the second half, I think the best chance that the Super Eagles had was the chance that Moses Simon couldn't convert. And after that, Victor Osimhen struggled in the game, I can say, as well as Samuel Chukwueze, who was substituted earlier in the first half. I think one thing that Austin Ogavon got wrong in this fixture was the organization of the team. I don't really see the organization was there as we have seen in the Africa Cup of Nations. That is in the first 3 games that the Super Eagles of Nigeria played against Egypt as well as Guinea-Bissau, and also the third game they played in the competition. They really tried yesterday. We knew that it is going to be a tough game, and the Super Eagles, it was like they were ready for it, but on the pitch they weren't ready. We just hope that the second leg that is set to go down in Abuja, also the fans will come out as well as support the team, go hell for leather at each other to make sure that the Super Eagles of Nigeria come out on top in this game. I can remember in 2002. The Super Eagles also had a game like this in the first leg in Ghana. They drew 0-0, and then in the second leg right here in Nigeria, they won the game by 3 goals to 0. So I just hope that the Super Eagles can put things together in time. Since they are already back in Nigeria, I think they can rest a little bit and then go back to the training ground. Austin Ogavoni, all know he's good at putting tactics together, as we have seen in the Africa Cup Nations. If he can do that at this point in time, I think the Super Eagles of Nigeria will come out on top in the second leg, as hopeful as they can make it to the World Cup right there in Qatar 2022.
Okay, Nasiru, still talking about that game. Coach August Negwavon's formation, do you really like that? What's happening concerning that formation?
I think this is not the first time that he is using this squad, and I think he trusts the players that he has got in his squad. That is why he's using it, because most of them are players, or should I say, all of them are players that are playing in Europe. They have the intelligence of playing in this modern system style of football that they can be able to cope with. And I think whenever the Super Eagles of Nigeria are playing in a stadium, the turf, when it's not good, they really struggle. But when they have a very good stadium, very good turf, they always come out on top. They play the games because they are familiar with it. They play football in Europe. That is why I think Austin Gavin is going with his system of the 4-4-2. I just hope he can be able to get the best out of this Super Eagles squad, because this Super Eagles squad, even in Africa, I don't really see anybody competing with them on paper. We have a very, very good squad that can compete with everybody. I think the only thing that is left is just the organization. If the coach can get the organization very right, I think the Super Eagles will be ready to go and play against anyone in Africa.
What do you mean by organization?
Yeah, the organization, I think the way that they played, especially in the final third, I can tell you, when you can see that the players are just flowing, going just anywhere. Everybody is everywhere. They really struggle to everybody is struggling to get to know his position. Like, what am I going to do? What's the coach wanting me to do? That is the problem I think that the Super Eagles of Nigeria faced against Ghana yesterday.
Okay, now before I let you go, Naziru, Nigeria and Ghana, that game really shows at least some loopholes in our squad. Despite the fact that, as people normally say, on paper, but really, we saw that performance, and if we should play like that in Abuja, it's going to be very, very dangerous. What are you expecting the Super Eagles to do now, the way you saw that game yesterday?
Yes, I think it is just the matter of going back to the training ground, going back to the drawing board and try to fix things. I think we need to be more organized in the second leg. That is the first thing that Austin Ogavon needs to do. When the team is organized very, very well, I think then it will be better. I know we are missing Wilfred Ndidi. We have to miss Wilfred Ndidi, a player like him. Not only Nigeria, but his Leicester City side are also missing him. And he is capable of playing football at the highest level. Every team in the world of football can actually give their chances, fancy themselves in having a player like Wilfred Ndidi. And whenever he's missing, you will definitely see the vacuum that he'll be leaving in your squad. I think we missed Wilfred Ndidi also yesterday. We've seen what the Lorient midfielder brought into the game yesterday, Innocent Bonke, but he got injured also, and after that he had to we had to bring in Frank Onyeka, who tried his best also, a little bit progressed the ball a little bit better. And he had a chance in the final, almost the final minute of the game that he should have passed the ball maybe to Emmanuel Dennis to convert the chance. And the Super Eagles of Nigeria will come out on top in this one. I think the first thing that Austin government needs to do in the second leg is to get his tactics right, go back to the drawing board, make sure the players know what he wants, understand what he wants, and then we can continue. And I think the Super Eagles will come out on top. On paper, as I've earlier said, no team in Africa can show us players.
Well, Nazir, well, really, this on paper is always a big thing for me because we cannot continue to do on paper every time. There was a time that Nigerian Super Eagles, any player, even the bench line of Nigeria, you can be rest assured that whoever they call upon to take over the shirt will always justify why he's been picked. But this time around,
Yes.
we don't have Ndidi yesterday, and everything went down. But from the way it is, do you think for the next game against Ghana here in Nigeria, Bonke, that's Wilfred in his place, that Bonke is actually played for yesterday. Do you think they should just continue with Bonke or someone else should take over? Because I saw that when Onyeka came on, Onyeka was able to show some flashes.
Yes, he was able to show some flashes when he come on actually, and as I have said, he had a very good chance to when he tried a little bit. I think it was a dummy that he tried. He sold away the left back right there, and then he crossed the ball, which was not the perfect option that should have taken. I think Austin Government should just Innocent Bonke was the better option on paper also because he was the man who is on form at the moment. We are playing for FC Lorient. Frank Onyeka has not had so many minutes playing for the for his side right there for Brentford right there in England, and also Ogenekaro Itebo, he had 17 competitive minutes I think in the last 4 months because of his injury. So the best two options are Frank Onyeka I think and also Innocent Bonke. Innocent Bonke got injured. We just hope he is fine. If he is the best option, he can still carry on, although he struggled. But maybe, Austin Government should fancy giving a chance to, Frank Onyeka also to showcase what he can do. Sometimes players show what they can do when the best players are not there. They have a chance to try their best to show what they can do. And I think this is the perfect chance for all the players that are competing with NDD in the same position in the Super Eagles squad.
Okay, good one there. Nazir, 1 minute before you go, let's say from Kabiru's side, just like you have said your own down concerning Onyeka, Kabiru, what do you think we should be done in our next game?
Yeah, like he said, I agree with most of the things he said. Like he said, Frank Onyeka hasn't played much. Maybe what's his name?
Your own view now.
Yeah,
let's not. Yes, yours.
Yeah, from the guy from Lorient, given haven't played this match, haven't seen how he plays. Maybe Iguavon will decide to maybe help him out, bring another defensive midfielder there. Because remember what's at stake here: the World Cup. Our place in Qatar is at stake. So that's why I said a 0-0 draw wasn't really the best result. I don't know, he seems very confident that on paper we can beat any team in Africa. I'm not sure about that. Senegal, if we meet a team like Senegal or Egypt or one of the
we play Egypt.
But if we meet Senegal or some other teams, I'm not too sure about. It's a young team. I think the team has lots of potential. Maybe in 2-3 years we can be the best team in Africa. But at the moment, I strongly doubt that we can beat. We're the best squad in Africa.
Nazir, you want to say something?
Actually, about the being the best squad on paper, I think we have players that are playing in most of the biggest leagues. I can say most of them in the Premier League, loads of them playing in the French Ligue 1 as well as some playing in the Scottish Premier League. So when you are talking about experience, when you look at it, we've got players that are playing also in the Italian Serie A. Victor Osimhen doing very, very fine there. We have Emmanuel Dennis playing very fine. Leicester City, Kelechi Iheanacho, Wilfred Ndidi all playing in the English Premier League. We have players on paper that no team in Africa can compete with us when it comes to playing in the biggest leagues. That is why I'm saying that we have a squad that is on paper the best.
Good one there. Adekunle, let's hear your own view concerning this Nigeria and Ghana, a match that a lot of people were not happy, but at least majority of Nigeria are even thankful that we got a draw. Now, next game, what do you think you are expecting Coach Iguavon to do?
I think the next game, I just believe that he should bring some changes to the team. I'm expecting like 2 changes. In person of Innocent Bonke and Kelechi Iheanacho, the both of them should start from the bench. They performed so woefully in the encounter against Ghana yesterday. Issue, I believe the coach should not be using maybe this is where you play for and select your team. The same Iheanacho that is a starter for Super Eagles has been a bench player for your Leicester City this season. So why are you putting him in the first 11 of the Super Eagles in the first place? It's not performing well. In the even at the Nations Cup, he performed below expectation apart from the goal he scored in the Nations Cup. So right now, players who are hungry to play this football.
Who are those players?
Yes, we have players like Ademola Lookman. You can put
but
him
Lookman, for the 15 minutes that it was actually put there, it's not as if it was too outstanding.
Yeah, he wasn't outstanding actually in yesterday's game. But we know that on a very good day, we know what Ademola Lookman is capable of doing. You know, he loved a ball that when you put him on the run, all those balls were not coming to him yesterday. That was the major reason why there was no good link between the midfield and even Victor Osimhen in the course of the game yesterday. The kind of ball Victor Osimhen was expecting was not getting it from the midfield. That is the major reason why I said players like Kelechi Iheanacho, let him start from the bench. It's not almost every time you will be starting him first 11. And I believe that even Frank Onyeka, the few minutes he played better than Innocent Bonke, that played more than 70 minutes yesterday night. So we are looking forward for him to start in the next game. So Augustine Eguavoen, we need to bring some changes and get his tactics right. We don't want the 4-2-2 formation any longer. It's not giving us the kind of results we needed.
Good one there, gentlemen. Really appreciate the fact that we've been talking concerning Super Eagles. Now, Nazir, well, you just have from the other guys. Let's have your final view concerning this. The match that will be coming up in MQ Abiola Stadium on Tuesday, that will be the decider because both teams play goalless. And from what Adekunle just mentioned, that Onyeka should start in place of Bonke, that because of the little time he played, we saw better performance from Onyeka. But from the way it is, our defense needs to do a very strong job because Ghana now, they know that they have a chance also. They will be coming with that attacking style. And finally, what will you say about this?
Yeah, actually, I think as I earlier said, that Austin Eguavoen needs to get his tactics right. You need to organize the team better. And there's one of the people out there have said that the organization was also not there. You need to organize the team a little bit better for us to come out on top in this game. I think if Austin Eguavoen can get the tactics right in the second game, we can be able to kind of get over this one because this is a huge game. A Nigeria side that has participated in the World Cup. In the last 7 World Cups, they have participated 6 times. So we'd love to see them again back playing, defending the colors, the green, white, green color for the Super Eagles of Nigeria right there in Qatar. Austin Eguavoen needs to put things together, and the players also need to step up. This is a derby that it is even more than a derby because it involves a lot of things. Not a normal derby. This is a crucial derby that the Super Eagles of Nigeria need to win. And I think that is one thing that Austin Eguavoen needs to remind those players. And he needs to shake 1 or 2 things in the squad. As soon as he gets to shake that and put 1 or 2 things together, I think the Super Eagles will come out on top. As you have said yesterday, the defense, tried their best as well as the goalkeeper. I think kudos to Francis Uzoho. He has done quite an excellent job yesterday because a lot of people were, not confident about him. Keep standing in between the sticks for the Super Eagles of Nigeria in this game because Maduka Okoye is not available. So a lot of people are saying that Maduka Okoye is the first choice goalkeeper and he's not available. So Nigeria will struggle in trying to get somebody in between the sticks that can do better than him. But yesterday, Francis Uzoho was spot on. He saved Nigeria, I think, on 2 big occasions. He kept them in the game, and kudos to him. And also the defense, Leon Balogun, nobody expected him to come back into the team right away and start playing very, very well, despite the fact that Kenneth Omeru had his chance in the Africa Cup of Nations as he, built a very good partnership together with William Trost Ekong. Zaidi Sonisi was also no here, no there yesterday as well. Olaoluwa has had a fantastic game. He had a fantastic game right there. We cannot take away that. But I think in Abuja also, they can be able to put 1 or 2 things together. I think rejuvenate the midfield and get the balls to the attacking positions. Moses Simon, if he starts, he needs to step on and try to convert the chances that come his way and try to, show his best. Try to remember, make us remember what he showed us during the Africa Cup of Nations. If they can do that, the players will step up. And I think Samuel Chukwueze doesn't deserve the chance to start this game again due to his performance. And I think in the Africa Cup of Nations also he had a torrid time. And also after that, this game yesterday, he had a very, a very tough game. He struggled so much. If Austin Ogavon can just shake those places that we are lacking, and I think bring players that can step on and deliver for the Super Eagles of Nigeria. On Tuesday, Nigeria will come out on top. Not even that, we also have the 12th man, talking of the fans right there in the stadium. I know the fans will go out completely to support the Super Eagles of Nigeria, and hopefully, inshallah, will come out on top.
Good one there, Naziru Jamajo from Kaduna, talking to us concerning the performance of Super Eagles just yesterday against Black Stars of Ghana. Thank you very much for your time, Naziru.
You're welcome. Thank you very much.
Good one. Now let's come back to the studio and talk to you guys. You just heard what he said concerning what we are expecting on Tuesday. But from the way it is, I think it's better from at least almost everyone has been mentioning Bonke should be on the seat and let the bench rather and let Onyeka actually step in.
Well, you could even argue that you can play both of them because there's no harm in guarding that midfield. Ghana have some top midfield players. What's his name? Thomas Partey. He really did well yesterday. There's Kudus who plays for Ajax. So we have to remember that the World Cup place is at stake. So we don't have to go all out attacking. Even if we win the match 1-0, it's enough to put us through. So we have to hold that in mind. Like he said, I agree with his point he made about Balogun. I thought Balogun was very good yesterday. If he could even be our Van Dijk, honestly, if the way
now
he was playing.
From the way that yesterday game went, we saw that Balogun, Uzoho, we picked those two out, and probably Onyeka too when he came on. That's three. And you look at the fact that the rest, you couldn't just pick where they belong. Etebo was in that game. Iheanacho wasn't there. You look at Osimhen was just standing there. There was no cohesion between the strikers and even the midfield. Our midfield was a bit shallow.
In defense of Iheanacho, he wasn't played in his position. I keep on emphasizing that point
He's
because
a professional.
If you play somebody is a striker, you play him as a number 10. You can't expect the same level of productivity.
But my question is this: why didn't they play him in his right position? Is it that we lack someone that could play where he actually covered?
Unfortunately, we don't.
Adekunle seems to be having a lot to say something.
To me, I believe that if there is no space for him, that means the natural position he do played, or there is a better player that is playing there. Why not drop him on the bench and let him come into the team in the second half of the game? So there is no need of you jeopardizing a match that we needed, a much important match like this, with playing a player on a wrong wing. We see what happened yesterday. He played so poorly yesterday. I was even saying that maybe we needed 2 changes. We needed like 3 changes in that team. Even Chukwueze, it's time we bring in, if we have other winger that can play very well. Because it's a match we needed. We don't want what happened in 2006 to repeat itself. This was why we lost the ticket to Angola in 2006.
World Cup.
2006 World Cup. This was how we lost the ticket to Angola. So right now, we needed our best leg. And like what Kabiru was saying initially, that we needed 2 defensive midfielders. In that encounter, I think we don't need it. The best way to attack, the best form of defense is to attack. We need to go out, all attack against Ghana this time around, because this result is very important to us. Nigeria also, we need to be there. There are almost 17 to 19 countries that have already qualified to Qatar 2022. So our flag also needs to be there.
But isn't that the reason why the coach should be pragmatic? Like, he has to be realistic. Okay, look at what is at stake here. If we go all out attack and Ghana counter, they're very capable of defeating us on the counter attack. Ghana have quality players. Kudus is there. They have quality players. You could see last night they dominated the game. So if we go all out attack, we have to be pragmatic. Okay, look at the facts on ground. Our midfield is of a very poor quality. I'm sorry to say. So the service wasn't there. So Iheanacho had to step in there because obviously he plays for Leicester. He knows what it feels like to distribute. He had to step in there. Our midfield was very poor.
Do you know something about going out all attack? When as a team you are going out all attack, doesn't mean that including your defense man, everybody is going. That's what we call a massive attack, massive defense. I don't know, maybe you are getting what I'm trying to say. If we should, like now we're playing a 2 defensive midfielder, there will be some vacant space at the front, which means you have already sacrificed one of your attacking players to join the midfield also. And we playing 2 defensive midfield, that means you are playing 2 standing 4 against Ghana. No. We need to go out against them this time around. We need to go out against them.
Because it's like you're not getting my point. This guy, the guy from Lille, this is Bonke, can play as a defensive midfielder. Frank Onyeka, sorry. Frank Onyeka can play as a box-to-box, can contribute to the attack. But we have to be pragmatic. Look, this guy has to track back. Somebody has to be defensive. Like, if you go all four of them attacking, like, you have to look at the game against Atletico Madrid. Diego Simeone is an experienced manager. He knew Man United, this is how they play. Everybody, even Griezmann, had to be tracking back. If you notice that much, Griezmann is a luxury player.
But he was saying mass attack,
massive defense.
That's not how football works. I'm sorry to say, man. Tactics. These elite managers, they do this. Jose Mourinho, these people, they're pragmatic. You can't compare.
If you are going with two-man defense, that means you're also defending, you are not attacking. When you are playing two defensive
you're not
midfielder.
getting my point. Onyeka
So that is the major reason why I said we need to go out. Playing massive attack and massive defense.
You're not comprehending.
We help the Super Eagles.
You're not comprehending what I'm saying. Onyeka can play as a box-to-box. Like you said when he came on yesterday, he can contribute to the attack and he can contribute to defense as well. So if he can play that, we don't have to go all out and maybe play at number 10 or 4-4-2. This is how he plays, or Guillermo. He plays as a 4-4-2. So why not have a box-to-box that can contribute to the attack and the defense, and then the guy from Lille, Bonke, who can play as a defensive midfielder, and be pragmatic. Look, even if we win this game 1-0, we can still qualify for the World Cup. We don't have to go out, entertain the fans, play with Super Eagles 3-0.
After qualifying for World Cup,
yes.
Because some people are also raising that particular issue. Qualify for World Cup, good, if you are able to make it. What are we going to do? It's not going to play the same players.
But then our best players will be back. That's a good point. Then
Ndidi will be back in the first round.
Then Ndidi will be back. That's
so in the nutshell now, we have concluded that Ndidi is our best player.
100% is one of our best players.
We also watch Ndidi, we fed Ndidi at the course of the African Cup of Nations. He played poorly also.
He didn't play poorly. No, God.
Let's be
because we lost to Tunisia.
Let's be sincere with ourselves.
No, I disagree.
So you can't say because we felt Ndidi is not a man, that means your best player is not a man. That is not an excuse to me. It's not an excuse at all.
He brings something different. He plays at a higher level.
Look at the goalkeeping position now. Believe me, we did not miss Maduka Okoye.
That I agree.
To me, I wouldn't prefer that guy. I prefer Uzoa.
To be fair, he has more experience. Maduka is a very young man.
That is just, to me, that is what I believe.
I agree.
Even the so-called Maduka Okoye, week in, day out, at the club side, Sparta Rotterdam, is conceding 3-4. Let's be serious with ourselves.
He's a young man.
It's now time we put the best legs into the Super Eagles.
He's a young man.
Let's forget about maybe this is where he played for, so he must be there. A player will be a bench warmer in his club side, but first 11 in the Super Eagles.
No,
why is it like that? That is why we are only good on paper. We are not good when it comes to the pitch, field of play.
To be fair,
that is the major reason why.
AFCON, if you look at AFCON, we actually did well our first 3 matches. Against Tunisia, obviously things didn't work out. So let's not forget the first 3 matches that we did well. The goalkeeping part, I agree with you. Honestly, the guy did well yesterday. He has more experience than Maduka. Maduka is a young man. He's 20, 21. He's still learning his trade. But Ndidi, Ndidi can play for almost every team in the world. He can start for them.
Okay, we just have to let you guys stay. Well, they've been talking concerning Super Eagles' performance against Ghana. And ahead also, we're looking at the performance on Tuesday, while they file out here at the MKO Abiola Stadium. What is going to happen? Well, with the coach talking about Augustine Guavoy and Amuneke, what would they be doing with the formation they will be playing? Is it going to be 4-4-2, 4-3-3, whatever it is? Let's just win and qualify for the World Cup. Then we begin to see what are we going to do concerning that squad. Well, Abdullahi Kabiru, Adekunle Samuel, and also Naziru Jamajo from Kaduna, they've all made their point. We wait for the Eagles to answer with their feet. Now, let's quickly run through some of the results that happen across the world. From Africa, where matches were also played. At least 10 countries are vying for 5 positions that have been given to Africa. Let's quickly look at the results. Talking about the qualifiers now. Congo played 1-1 against Morocco. Cameroon, they were defeated by Algeria at home. So our own is even better. Mali against, also were beaten by Tunisia. Ghana. Well, we talk about all this. Let's quickly move straight to talk about North Central America result there. North Central America, quickly, we look at the fact that some games were played. Panama, Honduras, Mexico, USA, Costa Rica, and Canada. Well, good one for Costa Rica, beating Canada. And then we move straight to talk about South America results, where Argentina also showed their class over there. Well, it was a good one for Now, let's quickly move away as we talk about qualified teams so far for the World Cup. Some teams have qualified, and let's look at those 19 teams. We have Qatar, Denmark, Germany, Spain, Switzerland, France, England, Serbia, Croatia, Belgium, Ecuador. You have Netherlands, Argentina, Brazil, Iran, South Korea, Saudi Arabia, and Japan, alongside Uruguay. All these countries, they've all made it right now to the World Cup. They've qualified, and we're still waiting for more. Hopefully, Nigeria will join among the countries that will be playing at the Mundial. Away from that, let's quickly look at the fixtures that will also be coming up this weekend, talking about the World Cup qualifiers. To continue, well, Canada will face Jamaica. El Salvador will be hosting Costa Rica in the North Central American fixtures. Another fixture that will still be coming up quickly, USA, Panama, Honduras, Mexico will also be coming up there. Now, we look at the fact that Oceania will also be playing, and you have Solomon Island against Papua New Guinea, New Zealand against Tahiti. Those are the countries that will be playing for this weekend. Still talking about the World Cup qualifiers there. Well, it's still ongoing. Nigeria will be playing against Ghana here in Abuja on Tuesday, and we hope and believe they are going to do well. Now, let's quickly come back home as we look at Nigerian National League fixtures for this weekend. Matches will be coming up in the NNL Group A1. The 7 fixtures. ABS will be hosting AFCC. Yobe Desert Stars will play against CTFC, Sokoto United, FWC champions. These are all Abuja teams. The 4 AFCC, CTFC, FWC champion, and Oya Sport are all from the FCT. And in A2, you have Road Safety versus Doma United. Kogi United, Adamawa, Green Beret play against DMDFC as NAF FC. We'll be playing against Jigawa Golden Stars. And quickly in the B1, the 8 fixtures, that's Southern Conference of Nigeria. Bandresa will play against Ibom Youth in Lagos. Bende Insurance versus Campos FC. Giant Umbrellas host Ekiti United as GRTT travel to play in Lagos against Ikorodu United. Gateway United hosts Adoration FC in Abeokuta, while Abeokuta Stormers, they will move to Osogbo to play against Osun United. B2, the 8 fixtures. Otasolo in Lagos hosts Apex Crane. Ijebu United against Warri Wolves. Unewi travels to Sinosho FC to play away, while Sporting Lagos hosts FC1 Rocket. Rovers will be playing against Crown FC, while Go Round FC will be hosting Abia Comets there. Those are the fixtures in the NNL. Match day 8 probably from southern part, and you have match day 6 and 7 in the Northern Conference. Good one there. I've just rolled out those fixtures for you as quickly to let you know that Nigerian ladies, the under-20, they call them Falconets. They'll be playing against Senegal today in Benin at Samuel Ogunmudia Stadium. First leg ended 3-1 in favor of the Falconets. Far away Dakar, they were able to win that game there, and now they are back home. They'll be playing today. Coach Christopher Danjuma and his ladies, they will file out today. Samuel Ogunmudia Stadium is the place to be, and they will hope to see them actually sealing the game there. They are leading with 3-1, and hopefully they will do it there. Talking about the Falconets versus Senegal. Well, from all these fixtures will be coming up this weekend, and we hope and believe that our ladies will fly high. But before we go, our 2 stories coming from transfer stories. But this time around, let's go to Arsenal to talk about coach of Brazil, Tite. Tite right now is in negotiation about a job at Arsenal, although that particular job is not specified, because from the way it is, Mikel Arteta is having a feel of the day concerning that club. He's doing well, the team is doing well. So that particular job or position opening is not being disclosed for now. According to the news coming in, that Edu, technical director of Arsenal, is saying, yes, the man is talking to Arsenal concerning a job opportunity over there in Arsenal. Well, Tite is the current coach of the Brazil national team. And another story coming in is that Barcelona are interested in 3 players, although they've denied Mbappe's story. Right now, Robert Lewandowski and Rafinha, who plays for Leeds United, one of these players that Barcelona are really looking up to sign. But for Mbappe, they said, well, if they tried it, it may not be able to fund it, but they really want that player alongside, not forgetting Erling Haaland. But from the way it is, the fees they will be coughing out could be the problem, or that will be stopping them from going for those players. But for Lewandowski and Rafinha, that could be possible. Let's see if that particular transfer will come to pass. That would be nice to see Lewandowski moving away from Bayern to join another big club, Barcelona. That's the 2 stories we are picking from transfer story. Well, before we go quickly, if you look at the way it is right now concerning Barcelona's situation, do you see them being able to afford these players?
I'm not so sure about Lewandowski. Obviously, they've signed Aubameyang as a short-term signing. He's already an agent striker. I doubt why they would want to bring in Lewandowski. Obviously, given his Bayern wouldn't even want to let him go, to be fair, given his form in Bayern Munich. So that one doesn't really make much sense to me. Rafinha is doing very well. The one at Leeds United is very well at Leeds United. Maybe if they let Dembele go, they can bring him in as a replacement. They play in a similar position. And Mbappe, wow, can they afford Mbappe at this with their current financial restrictions? So I'm not too sure about those rumors, to be fair. Dybala maybe is one. He's not there, but he's probably the most realistic one because he's leaving Juventus at the end of the season. So they might get him, similar player to Messi in a way, bringing in another Argentinian. So yeah, that's what I think.
Okay, good one there. Now, Adekunle, from the news coming out that Arsenal are trying to get a job is opening in Arsenal, and Tite is already negotiating with them, although that job is not specified. And we know Arteta is safe for now, except maybe they want to shock us.
Maybe there is something going on that we really don't know.
Yes, like someone said that Edu and Arteta, are they having issues or what's happening?
So it might be maybe there is a big issue. Sometimes things will be going on the what I call it in the
internally.
Internally within the club, but they will not bring it out for people to know. But I believe Arteta is really doing well. They shouldn't be Arteta. Maybe they want to give him another post to hold in the club. There are some they call them sporting director. There are some they call them advisory role also. Maybe that is what it is clamoring for. But let's just hope that it's not Arteta that is going well, because it's going to be another big blow. They will start from the scratch again, because now they are gradually getting their feet in the Premier League, at least dislodging Manchester United at on the log. That is the top 4 race, which so many people believe that if they should continue like this, they will end up going to the Champions League next season. So I believe Arteta has done a great job for Arsenal. So it shouldn't be the one.
Yeah, Tite obviously with his experience in Brazil, Arteta is a very young manager, so maybe just bringing in someone to help him. I don't think they're replacing Arteta. Maybe just like he said, sporting director or some other different role. Edu is Brazilian as well, so they have some good Brazilian players at Arsenal. Martinelli, there's Gabriel. So maybe just to bring in more Brazilians. Brazil, you can argue they probably have the best players in the world they've produced historically. So some experienced Brazilian manager maybe to help Arsenal out, to help Arteta out a bit.
Maybe that could be the point. Yeah. Okay, before we go, just one word from each of you. Nigeria and Ghana on Tuesday.
Nigeria should win.
Your own?
The predictions, 2-1 Nigeria.
2-1 Nigeria. For you, Adekunle?
1-0.
All out at
1-0 for Nigeria, right? Well, we've been talking sports on 360 Sports Show. It's been a time to just appreciate the fact that these men really talk about Nigeria and Super Eagles. And also not forgetting Nasri Jamajo from Kaduna there. It's been a wonderful time, gentlemen. Thank you for at least coming on the show.
Thank you for being here. Very heated discussion.
You guys almost throw punches, right? Good morning there. Well, it's always business and fitness on 360 Sport. We have to go now. I am Adeni Ajishafe. Have a splendid weekend. Thanks for watching.